I mean, we are slowly but surely making change in the industry, but unfortunately, um, granting legitimacy, if so to speak, to women, to people of color, and to non-binary arts journalists and critics in particular has been an uphill battle because people think they're not used to seeing a person of color in particular in a position of authority on an art form that they view as inherently European. And so when you are the person sitting on the aisle seat with a notebook in hand, that some people see that as a challenge to their norm. Another thing I'll mention when you talk about not feeling welcome, I won't say that I've ever had an instance where I didn't feel welcome in the theater as much as I recognized that I was the exception and not the rule. I remember going to last fall, the press opening of Tina, the Tina Turner musical. And I have a great relationship with the press agency who handled that show. And they were very awesome, worked with me really well. I brought my mom with me and her best friend, who they completely relived their youth in the chairs next to me at the Tina Turner musical. And what I recognized as I looked around me, and my mother saw it too, she was like, wow. She was like, we're like the only Black people at this press opening on the orchestra level of this musical. Like, she was like, you look around and we are like the only people down here. And for a musical like that, you go, well, why is that? And so I think that there are those types of moments, I think, happen more often than not, where you start to recognize the urgency around correcting parity in the field and opening up the field to more diverse voices, not for any sort of tokenism or quota reasons, but to have more intelligent, insightful conversations about the art form. There is nothing lost by a diversity of perspectives.